to show you how to make an omelet. First you start with a hot pan. Then you get some butter in there. Good amount of butter. And a little bit of oil so the butter doesn't burn. I'm going to coat your pan with some butter. I've got some bell peppers, tomatoes, and a little bit of bacon. Makes everything good. I'll get that nice and warm. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and while that's heating up, you're going to take your eggs, throw a little milk in it, maybe like 2 tablespoons. I've got 2 eggs here, and whisk them up. It's a really fast breakfast. And healthy. That looks good. Now I've also got some mushrooms here, but mushrooms usually soak up all of the oils. So just before I throw the mushrooms in, I'm going to add a little bit more butter. Butter makes everything wonderful. Throw the mushrooms in there. You can basically use any kind of foods you like. Fresh is what I say. And then last but not least, I've got some chives. Or you can use onions. Adds a little color. Now, forgot to salt the eggs. A little salt, a little pepper. And whisk this up one more time. Throw the eggs in there. You want to move around your vegetables so it's got an even coating all over. And you want to let your eggs cook. Just leave it now. Just leave it alone. Let it do its thing. It should be a hot pan. You can use this time to clean up. Alright. See how it's kind of undone on the top? You want to take it and scoot it down and just shake some of the undone egg to the bottom there. And I'll let it get some time with the pan. This is going to be so delicious. So delicious. Now I know what you're saying. How am I going to flip it? Well, have a plate right here. And I'll show you a little trick. Once this is a little bit more done, now I've got some cheese here. I use goat cheese, but you can use any cheese you like. I love goat cheese with this kind of omelet. For the most part, looks good. Alright, you want to turn off the heat. Get your plate. Be careful now. Put it on top. Flip. Whoops. Put it right there on the pan there. Get a little sizzle on that. That way the other side doesn't take very long because it just needs a little color on the other side. This is where you throw your cheese in there. Any kind of cheese you like. I kind of just put it on one side because when you put it on the plate, you're just going to flip it over. You can put this on the top if you like, but I like it inside. That sit for a second. Now you want to turn off the heat. Get your plate here. As soon as you get halfway, then you use the pan to just squish it over like that, and you got the perfect omelet.